Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. It's me, Raul Alejandro Mendoza, or the Nerd Chicano. Either way, how you say it, it's all good here. And we're back for another installment of Between the Frames on the channel as we continue our journey through Krzysztof Kieslowski's Dekalog from the Criterion collection. This is the 4-disc set from Criterion, and we have started our journey. Last week we looked at Dekalog 1, and today we are looking at none other than Dekalog II. Thank you everybody for the love on the last installment as we looked at Dekalog 1. I thank you all so much for constantly showing your support, and of course, if you want to get extra cool stuff along with some early access to videos on this channel, you want to go to patreon.com/thenerdchicano to check out all that stuff. Some tiers as low as $3 can get you extra early access, and at $5 you get some sweet video essays. But other than that, I hope everyone's been well, y'all, and I hope that you all have been enjoying the content here on the channel. As always, I thank you all so much for sticking around with me as we look through these sets and we celebrate some physical media. Of course, we enjoy content like that or all the other stuff that I do on this channel, like podcasts and movie reviews. Go ahead and subscribe, and you turn on your notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the cool stuff that I do on here. Last week's video, we talked about Dekalog 1, and the film was quite great. I liked it a lot. And today we're looking at the second film in this mini-series, and I'm really excited to talk about it because this one is another great film in this set. And of course, we don't have a fancy introduction from Criterion.com when discussing Dekalog 2 because it only has a 4D Dekalog itself. So we've already kind of read all that on the last video, but without further ado, I'm still going to talk a little bit what this film is about. And of course, y'all, this is the second film in the Decalogue, so this is covering the second commandment, which is, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them or serve them." That is the second of the 10 commandments, and it is what is based around this film in the Decalogue. Now, in this film, we follow the life of a woman and a doctor. This woman's husband is gravely ill, and very, very, very ill, that it is believed that he is on his way out. He's dying. But the woman wants confirmation from the doctor that also lives in the same apartment complex that all these films seem to be taking place in. And the woman asks, and of course he can't give the woman the prognosis because it's not set in stone. He says that he's seen people who were gravely ill that have come back. He's seen those who were not even that ill go ahead and die, and he says that he can't. He has to base his word on what he's seen, and as it's later revealed that this woman is actually pregnant with what is to believe her husband's child, but she is not sure because she has been having an affair with another man, and therefore she has two choices. If the child is of the husband, she will have an abortion. She will keep the child, of course, but if it is of the other father and her husband dies, she is going to have an abortion. And the film kind of follows there, and it really is hammering the value of the word. Not just the word of God, but your word as a person and how important that is to somebody, especially when dealing with the life of someone that is in your hands, like this doctor is taking care of this man. Now, I really, really like this film. This is so far my favorite in the actual Decalogue. I believe on Letterboxd, I gave this a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this one. I found myself stuck to my screen and really interested in the story as it progressed, and how soon or how slowly we would get to that decision that the woman would make, whether she would keep this child or whether she would stay with the child and wait for her husband to either recover or die. And I like the way that we kind of follow the doctor as well, and what the doctor represents as not just a medical professional, but someone who is either going to deliver this body to God or keep him from God. And I found that to be so vastly interesting. I love the cinematography in this film that is done by Edward Klozinski, who of course is a different cinematographer within every single film in the Decalogue. But I love how we progress, and then of course the gravity of the situation gets to the point where the doctor actually has to give his word on the prognosis, and he obviously gets it wrong because the man survives. And I love the overall messaging of that, where it says that, you know, you stick by your word, but you also don't give false hope, because in general life would be terrible without hope. And when you give this false hope, or you give a lack of hope, it leads people down the wrong path. And I found this film to just be so good. I found it to be interesting, thematically rich, and I loved the music again by Presnier, or I don't know how you say his name, but Presnier again. His music is just wonderful, and the imagery within this film was just amazing. Now, let's talk about this restoration. This restoration is another example of the incredible work that the lab that worked on these films put into this, because this looks amazing. I mean, I'm truly floored by how they were able to get the beauty out of a film stock that feels so muted and so devoid of life and color, but they're able to restore these colors, restore the quality of the film, so they can bring this new life into it, and it just looks fantastic. I'm just amazed by how great work can be done on these films. I think that that especially the reds, the blues, the greens, and just that earthy tones are amplified within this restoration. And of course, because I'm watching this on my 4K player, on my 4K TV, it's gonna have that upscaling, and it benefits it vastly. I mean, the upscaling to 4K looks fantastic, and I just think that this is just another home run with Criterion. It goes to show you just how important preserving those elements of your old film stock are important to bringing in a new look into a film that probably wasn't there before. And when you do that, and when you present it on a good restoration, it's able to bring this new life to it. And I think that that's going to be a message throughout this whole set, is that the lab did such extensive work from the quality that were there on the old prints, and they were able to create this beautifully rich new look to Decalogue that was not there before. With the audio, it's the same thing as I thought with the last one. It sounds fantastic. It's no Atmos, it's no Atmos track, but it is really a really good track, because it fits what it has to do. It doesn't need to have surround sound that is shaking the absolute premises of your home. It's not blasting through your speakers. It's doing exactly what it needs to do. It's clean, it's crisp audio that delivers a really, really good track. I especially like it a lot when we're inside the hospital, where you would think that it's going to echo a lot, and the audio still sounds clean enough so you could hear what is being talked. And that's just another one of the examples here within this set of where good audio matches good video, and it's not ignored, it's not tossed to the side. Both qualities are just as important as either one. To keep up to date with me on all things social media, to go ahead and look at my tweets and all that stuff, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Serialized, and Twitch at the Nerdy Chicano. That's the Nerdy Chicano with a CH. And now I'm on TikTok as well. Make sure you follow me there at the Nerdy Chicano, but with an X instead of the CH. And follow me. I posted my first one a couple of days ago, and I'm really excited to kind of use the platform and express some more love of physical media on there, and talk about, some stuff that like little first reactions to a movie that I just watched and stuff like that. So check that out. Of course, check out all the wonderful stuff that I do with the Nerdcore by going to thenerdcore.com and checking us out on YouTube and Twitch at the Nerdcore, CORPS. And without a further ado, my wonderful cinephiles and renowned scholars, celebrate the love of cinema today, tomorrow, and every day after. I'll catch you all on the next one.